Maersk, Alabama.
We are an unarmed freighter. We have 2 skiffs approaching with armed intruders.
Potential piracy situation.
Copy, Alabama. You should alert your crew and get your fire hoses ready.
Yeah, is that it?
Chances are it's just fishermen.
They're not here to fish.
It was unlike anything I'd read, and it was kind of ripped out of today's headlines, and yet still open for all sorts of interpretation. So it was it's not very glamorous, but it was old school show business. That's how it worked for me. How did you get this job?
Yeah, I was at my friend's house and was watching in the local TV, and they came to Minneapolis. The casting call, Tom Hanks movie.
How many people showed up for the audition?
About 700. So I came late. I was like an hour late.
Why do so many Somalis live in Minneapolis?
Minneapolis because the jobs are good, and they're good for women, because a lot of Somalians,
It's a big community.
It's the largest community.
How about that?
If you're gonna shoot somebody, shoot me!
Relax. Everything gonna be okay. Look at me.
Sure.
Look at me.
Sure.
I'm the captain now.
Once Paul was involved, there was a huge amount of material to read. A lot of it was, declassified from it, and it was the reports from the Department of Defense and the Navy SEALs and whatnot. So there's a moment where they know the names of the 4 hijackers, and it was astounding. How did they find that out? Well, as soon as there's a guy that picked up the phone and said, "What's going on? Hijackers among it? I'm going to find out their names." And this guy knew Africa, that part of Africa, very well, and he did it.
The Musa character, I spoke with his interpreter, but I didn't have the chance to meet him. He was a friend of a friend, too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. A friend of your friend is the interpreter of the real
Musa.
Fun.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we had a lot of laughs behind the scene. We had the other guys that was acting. We had Mahat.
Mahat. We ragged on Mahat because he honestly didn't have to do anything. He was always sitting in the pilot chair. He never went anywhere else. He never did anything else. He said, so we'd be doing something where we're fighting and screaming and arguing and there's blood involved, and we said, and Mahat, you steer the boat. That's all he was doing throughout the whole thing. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Barquette, man. He's surviving the beast here. He's doing the press. He's doing the press now. That's right. And a nice, gentle introduction into the process, thanks to the Hollywood Reporter, man.
Thanks to the Hollywood Reporter, absolutely. And to Tom Hanks.